Hello everybody, welcome to the product photography step-by-step lecture. In this lecture we are going to cover basic things that you need to know when stepping up to product photography, what you're going to do, just some few useful little tips and things that can help in the long run and make it an easier process. If you've got an SLR camera or a DSLR camera, I'm going to do a separate lecture after this one for that, but watch this one first. It's got some stuff in there for you to pay attention to, and then watch the lecture after this one as well. Okay, number one, get all your equipment out and set up. This is my effort of a little graphic of everything set up. The only thing there you probably don't need to be doing just yet is putting your product in your product cube or kind of photo area just yet. But you have it all out, get it all switched on, make sure it all works. Get your space area kind of set out. Yeah, and kind of get used to having it all right and looking cool. Okay, make sure that both or all your camera batteries are charged up, or your iPhone battery, if you're using your iPhone as a camera, is at 100%, because cameras drain batteries. Whether you're on your phone or whether you actually own a physical camera, you can go through batteries just super quick, really, you do. So make sure you're kind of prepared for that. Okay, get the shoot area and the products clean of all dust and hair. Yeah, basically just give the product a wipe down, see if there's any bits and pieces or, gets a bit of dust on it or anything, fluff. Get that all off. The area around where the product's going to sit, give that a wipe down, maybe with damp cloth, and then dry it off. And then everything you're not going to get any unwanted hairs or little beasties or anything when you kind of do your product editing. I know that's extra work for you to have to do. The background here, I don't know why I picked it. I don't have any kind of pictures or anything that suggests cleaning, so I thought I'd just go with this one. There's a few leaves there need sweeping up. Yeah. Okay, ensure that there are no other light sources apart from your studio lights when you're shooting indoors. Okay, if you're shooting outside, then your light source is going to be the sun primarily. You might take an additional light out with you to get all fancy with it and that, but it will be the sun when you're outside. Obviously inside you have your lights, and you don't want like a beam of sunlight shining through and kind of skewing it all up for you. You really want to know where your light's coming from, so then you can make adjustments to get the best pictures. Okay, start by positioning your lights in the two front corners of the light cube. Imagine the beams crossing where your product's going to be. Okay, I've kind of done a little diagram there. You see the beams of light there. It's made like a little wonky square. That is really where your product's going to be. So it'll be lit up from both sides, and it will also, the light will reflect off the back of the cubes, kind of lighting it up all over. So it will kind of light everything up. Don't stick to that as concrete. Kind of, obviously everyone's setup's different. I'm kind of being very vague about this because I don't know what you've got as a photo studio setup. It could be completely different to this or whatever, but this is just how I roll, and play around with it, find out what the best result is for you. It won't take you too long to do that. Yeah, but that's about right. That's really what I'd be going for right there. Okay, if you're using an iPhone, then place your product how you want it and start shooting using your tripod, and hold the phone for a few random positions and angle. Go over the top with this, guys. You can never have too many pictures. There's nothing worse than like getting all your pictures onto your computer, sitting down, kind of shutting down your photo studio, all the lights and everything, getting the camera put away, and then realizing that you haven't really got enough pictures, or you could have taken a couple from a certain angle, or you best have loads. Okay, take loads, just go crazy with it, and that way then you can just pick and choose what you want when you're sat in front of your screen. Okay, once you've got enough pics and you're happy with them, upload them to Dropbox or to your computer. Okay, yep, Dropbox, as I said, excellent. And yeah, get them onto your computer. We're going to cover some editing software in a sec, so stay tuned to that. If you've got an SLR or DSLR even, then you need to check out the next lecture, and I'll give you a few extra tips for how to use that, and we'll get rocking with that straight away. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next lecture.